What's up, everyone out there? Welcome back to Kick It with Louis Fix It. Today is a special today. I got the Arrma Felony back out here with the new Corvette body, looking so sweet, still looking so sweet. The reason I got you guys here today, let me get this piece here. I got another one of these DKKY light simulators. I got another one of those. I'm telling you, these things is bad. So I'm putting them on all my vehicles, whatever vehicle I could fit these things in, I'm gonna put them on. Let me get this one open real quick. So this light setup that gives you, if you didn't know, if you new to my channel and you didn't know, this is a light kit that I've been using on a couple of other my cars. But I just wanted to bring this to you guys and show you guys how to set up everything, show you a hands-on setup before I just showed you how everything goes in, how, you know, after it's done. So now I'm gonna show you actually putting it in. So first thing first, let me get batteries. Can't do nothing without batteries because this setup runs directly off the car. So first thing first, let's take the cover off the car. So first, let me show you what it comes with. Well, I think I pretty much showed you, but you have this. You have your first box. This is your box that goes inside of the chassis. It comes, this is the wire that feeds up until the car. This is the wire that goes, actually, that be hanging from the car. I'm gonna put that one to the side. Then you have your, what is that? These is the female wires right here that you plug into your receiver, your ESC and your servo. And these is your 3 out wires that plugs into your receiver. It's a receiver, a servo, it's channel 1, 2, and 3. And this is the receiver. The channel 1 is your servo, channel 2 is your ESC, and channel 3 is your whatever channel 3 channel you want to use. If you want to add anything that needs power to plug into the ESC, you plug it through there. So that's your first piece that this is the first piece that you install. You install everything onto your receiver. Then in the body, you have your main box. This little box right here is your main box. This is what you install pretty much in the center of your your body. Your chassis, if you're gonna run your lights through your chassis, you will sit it somewhere where it's enough space where the front lights can reach to the front and the back lights can reach to the back. Then you have your 2 rows of wires. This is one roll, is 2 inside one pack, it's 2 inside the other pack. This is your front, this is your front, and this is your back. This is the left and right, and this is your back, left and right. And that's pretty much everything that this comes with. So this one I'm gonna do a little bit tricky. I got my set of LED lights that's gonna run to illuminate the color inside of my car. That's what that's gonna be. I got me a bar light that's gonna go in the back. I'm gonna put this underneath the wing to be that straight bar light in the center of your car. I got strips, leftover strips that I didn't use from before. I'm gonna cut this up, solder wires on the positive and negative to the length that I need, and I'm gonna make this my headlights. These is a light blue, and I'm gonna make these my headlights because I don't want my headlights white. I want them like a light blue. I got 2 small strips of lights, of LED lights. These is a high white, and I'm gonna make those my reverse lights. And whatever I have left over from my red, I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna make it work for my brake. No, sorry. I have a small strip. This is my leftover from my red from another car. And I'm gonna cut this up, solder some wires on it, and make this my brake lights. So these lights that's on here, The headlights, everything from the headlights I'm gonna take off. I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna run my own lights with this one. Oh, except for the blinkers. The blinkers is the only lights that I'm actually be using. The light bulbs that I'm gonna be using from this. And same thing with my backlights. I'm gonna take off the reverse, my brakes, everything, and then those would be the only lights. The blinker would be the only light in the back that I'm gonna use. So let's get this thing started. First thing you want to do is open up your case for your receiver, because you got to run everything into there. So let me get that open real quick. All right, so now that I got this open, I got my wire for my ESC. I got my wire for my servo. My wire for my ESC is already split because it's I got my sound simulator inside here. So I'm gonna wrap these wires up later. So first thing you do, you plug your servo into the top one, to the top slot. That's your first slot, just like on your receiver is your servo. And then your ESC goes in the next one. Same as if you was putting it on your receiver. Same procedure. 1, 2. And then on what your out wires, your male wires that's coming out of this box for your lights. Channel 1 got all 3 wires. Channel 2 and 3 only have the white wire. They go in pretty much the same way, the way they fit. So to make sure everything is functioning properly, this is why I needed my batteries. You get all your lights, you get your little box here. You're pretty much gonna set everything up just to see if it works or not. So I just had to put a pause on the video to tie my wires in. So this is my box that I just installed. I got my wires going inside my receiver box. This is my ESC and my servo wire, but my ESC, as I said, my ESC is running with this sound simulator, and I had to run all my wires up into to merge with my ESC. And that's where it's merging in. I brought it around the back there, tucked it in, and brought it out. And ran it into my box there. Okay, so back to action. Let me turn it on. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm about to change that fan out too. I got a new fan for it. What I'm trying to do is figure out what lights is gonna go where. So all I'm trying to do is just mark my lights, because I'm taking these lights off and I'm gonna use them with the strips. So I just want to mark my lights and see what lights I'm gonna use for what. So as of right now, I'm not gonna need my chassis. I'm not gonna need my body of my car. When it's time to test my lights out, I'll probably put one set of lights on, solder it on real good, and then plug it back in just to make sure that these lights is functioning with the power source that's coming off from there. Okay, so I just had to get my soldering machine going so that I could start running my lights. I'm just gonna measure. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna measure all the lights. I'm gonna solder every light that I'm gonna put on here on. I'm gonna hook them up to here, how I want them hooked up to here, to make them function properly. And then I'm gonna start putting everything on the car. But I just gotta make sure everything's gonna run good before I attach everything to the car and then plug everything up and nothing works, you know, because I'm changing the lights that's going on here, and the lights, you know, it could either shorten it out, or it could just not work with all of the lights, because that's what happened before when I swapped out lights. Right now, I'm gonna work, most important to me right now is my brake lights, because I'm changing the brake lights, and the brake lights is set to be dim, and then it gets loud when you hit the brakes. It's brighten up louder when you hit the brakes. So right now, I'm really focused on changing out my brake lights to make sure those work properly. Okay, so I got all my wires, all my lights set up the way I want them to be. It might look junk right now to the naked eye, but to me, it's looking like magic. Like magic. Like magic, baby. Alright, so let me give it its final hookup. Make sure everything is running. Just to make sure everything is running properly. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And it does look like everything is running good. Okay, so one thing I gotta do is find out which side is which. So when it goes on a body, it sits on a body like this. This is my front, this is my back. Let me turn my controller on. Let me get my, only thing I gotta get right is my blinkers. So everything is backwards. All right, so I'm ready to go. It looks like this one is set up backwards from the last car I did. I gotta put it in facing to the back. The last time I put it in facing to the front of the car. So that was my last test. Now I'm going to mount everything on the car. I'm gonna mount my centerpiece first, and then I'm gonna run everything else. Okay, so we got it all finished up. Let me take you on a look on the inside of her. Flip her up. Okay, so this is the inside. Get a little up on it. This the inside. This is my main box. As you can see, it's running a wire down to the chassis. This is my main box. I took my brake lights, ran my brake lights down. I mean my back lights, sorry. My back lights down to the back. I even was able to get that muffler, the tailpipe lights going again. That's one side, this is the other side. I ran everything to the back. I ran all these to the front. Same thing on this side. I switched the daylights out for my LED lights, and I put a strip of LED lights right here on the front, both sides. The same thing, I did the same thing with my back lights. That's my brake lights. That's my reverse lights right there. Same thing on this side, brake and reverse. The blinkers I kept the same. The daylights, your back daylights, I put it on a strip. This is my strip. As you can see, I put a light there to run along the bottom, the top of the car. That's my strip. And these is my blue lights that's gonna be popping smoke from my tailpipe. And everything ran back inside of my chassis to this box. This box goes to my receiver. That's how I ran everything. And she looks pretty clean. I always have my wires pretty clean. I still put my LED lights on the side. You know, I always get those lights to illuminate down. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna give you a little show time and I'm gonna kick out of here. Okay, so I got everything going. I mean, oh man, them lights in the front look so sweet. Yo, oh man, let me turn the transmitter on, get everything going. Okay, so that's my headlights. Oh man, That looks sweet, man. All right, that's the headlights. Let me go through. That's my fog lights going. I should have did the fog lights the same blue. I ain't even think about that. Still look good though. That's my fog lights. That's the tailpipe light right there to go on the back. That's that one to come on. That's my hazards. Oh man, the back looks sweet. That's my hazards going right there. That's the whole light show with everything, the top, everything illuminating. If you go to the back, you see my reverse lights, all my lights going in the back. Wow. That look pretty right there, man. I ain't even gonna lie, that look pretty. Alright, so let's put it on regular. That's where the lights on the inside will be on, if I want those on. But most of the time, I'll probably leave it like this. So, this is my blinkers. Showing the blinkers is active, real quick too. When you go to the back of the car, this is my brake light. See the smoke popping out the tailpipe? Wow. This is my reverse lights. That's nice. My blinkers in the back. So that's my finished look right there. I'm loving the way the lights look in the front. Oh man, the lights look crazy in the front. So that's my finished look. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of work. Got the center light in the back. Oh, yo, man. Oh, man. This one came out great. I love the way this one came out. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I love the way this one came out. Seriously. Wow. This was more than what I expected. All right, man. Yo, hit me in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about this one, man. Did I do my thing with this one? Let me throw the lights back on the inside. Did I do my thing with this one? Do y'all like it? What y'all think about this one? I honestly, I love it. So I just want to hear what you guys got to say. Yo, hit me back. Let me know what y'all think about this one. I'm kicking out from this. Like, share, subscribe. Come back. Kick it with Luz. Fix it. Talk to me. I talk back. Later, y'all.